Hello viewers, welcome to UK Math Academy. Now today we discuss on topic symmetry. Okay, so symmetry, that means the similar type of picture. Okay, suppose you consider on figure. I'm giving you example. Suppose this is a angle. Okay, this is a angle. If you intersect this angle, so this angle and this angle, suppose measure is 30 degree, so it will be 30 degree. These two angle are similar, that is why this two part is called symmetry. Okay, suppose if you have one line, suppose this one is a line segment, if you consider and draw an perpendicular bisector, suppose total length AB total length, suppose you consider 10 centimeter. If you draw on perpendicular bisector line, so length will be 5 centimeter, it will be 5 centimeter. Okay, it will be 5 centimeter. So 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter are equal length. So these two part are symmetry. Symmetry, that means similar type of picture. Okay, so here today we discuss the different type of figure, and this figure how many line if you draw the line, this picture will be vertical line. This line is called horizontal line, and this line is called vertical line. Okay, so first we consider the figure. Suppose first we consider on a rectangle. If you draw on horizontal line, so the figure is a symmetry. If you draw on vertical line, figure also be symmetry. So this rectangle, how many line are symmetry? How many line? Okay, the two line of symmetry. Two line of symmetry. One line and two line. So this picture name is rectangle. Okay. So question is given, rectangle, how many line of symmetry? Okay, you draw one line of symmetry, you draw two line of symmetry. Okay, so first suppose one line of symmetry. If you draw on picture one line of symmetry, one line of symmetry. Okay, one line of symmetry. If you consider isosceles triangle, if you consider isosceles, that means two sides are equal, this side and this side are equal. Okay, isosceles triangle. Okay, so you consider isosceles triangle. Okay, isosceles triangle. If you draw on vertical line, so this part and this part, this part and this part are symmetry. So this isosceles triangle, one line of symmetry. Clear? One line of symmetry. Okay, suppose if you draw two line of symmetry, one line of symmetry, suppose you draw two line of symmetry. Okay, you consider you consider two line of symmetry. Okay, so two line of symmetry, that means, so rectangle you consider, this is a two line of symmetry. If you consider three line of symmetry, so you consider equilateral triangle, one line, two line, three line. Okay, you consider equilateral triangle, three line of symmetry. Okay, and if you consider next, suppose we discuss the four line of symmetry. Okay, how you draw four line of symmetry? Now four line of symmetry, we consider, suppose a square you consider one line, two line, okay, three line and four line. So square is a figure, it is square have four line of symmetry. Symmetry, that means all the part, this part, this part, this part, this part are equal. Clear? If suppose given a question, draw on picture infinite number of line of symmetry. So how you draw infinite number of line of symmetry? Very interesting and important question. Infinite. Okay, infinite. So you draw on circle. Okay, here is a point, circle main center. Okay, so you draw infinite line of symmetry. Okay, clear? So infinite number of symmetry, example circle.